Alright, so yesterday, y'all wrote inequalities. Today, what you're going to do is you're going to take inequalities and you're going to write situations from it. So it's like the same thing we did on Wednesday this week. So we have the inequality 2x plus 4 is greater than or equal to 14. Which problem situation could represent the inequality? A fence is in the shape of an isosceles triangle. The fence is at least 14 yards long. Okay, so at least means it's going to be greater than or equal to. The length of the unequal side length is 4 yards. What's the length of each of the equal sides? So we got to add them together. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the 2x, because isosceles triangle has two equal sides, plus the 4 is greater than or equal to 14. So that actually is correct. Let's see if I made a mistake and do the other ones. There are 2 pencil boxes in the desk drawer. There are also 4 loose pencils in the drawer. The total number of pencils in the drawer is more than 14. More than 14. So that means that's more than. It can't equal 14. So that's automatically wrong. Okay, 3 teams were formed with 14 students. Team 1 has 4 students. Team 2 and 3 have the same number of students. How many students are there in teams of 2 and 3? Okay, this is actually would be 2x plus 4 is equal to 14. That's not an inequality. Sheila is older than 14 years. Her brother Tom is 4 years old. She has a twin sisters, Deanna and Brianna. How old is each of the sisters? Okay, that does not give you enough information to write anything. That's wrong. So the answer is F. Okay, so now what I want you to do is pause the video and try this by yourself. Okay, so we have the inequality 1200 is less than or equal to 52 plus 28x. So Debbie sold 52 boxes of fruit for $28 each. Well, plus a bonus. Well, that so that means she did 52 times 28. That's automatically wrong. B, Katrina earned $52 an hour plus a weekly bonus of $28 for providing technical support. So that's 52x plus 28. That's wrong. Marissa has $52 in her savings account. She earns $28 for each lawn she mows. Find X, the least number of lawns she'll need to mow in order to have at least 1,200. So she makes $28 X plus 52 is greater than or equal to 1,200 because she wants to have at least $1,200. So that means $1,200 or more. That actually is correct. It might not look exactly the same. You just have your numbers switched around. Edward had a balance of $52 in the bank. He added X dollars in his account last month and deposited another $28. Okay, again, that's not right because the 28 is not being attached to the X. So the answer is C. Hey, let's do another one together. We have the inequality 1.25x minus 6.50 is greater than 50. Stefan spends $6.50 on supplies for a lemonade stand and sells each cup of lemonade for $1.25. What is X? The number of cups of lemonade Stefan must sell to earn a profit of more than 50. So that's actually correct because you have $1.25 per cup, so that's X. Subtract $6.50 for supplies, if I could write it. And it says more than 50, so it can't equal 50, so that's the reason why it's a greater than sign. So F will be correct. Let's look at G. G says Stefan has a balance of $6.50 in savings and deposits $1.25. Okay, that means to add, automatically wrong. Stefan earns a 1.25%. Well, 1.25% will be 0.0125 as a decimal, so that's wrong. Stefan charges $1.25 for gasoline plus $6.50 per hour. Okay, well, 2 things are wrong. That says plus and it says per hour, so that means $6.50 will have the X next to it, so that's wrong. All right, so now you try one. Pause the video and try it by yourself. All right, this inequality is 120 is less than or equal to 12K plus 29. So it says Felicia has 12 buttons in her collection. She will collect 29 new buttons every year. Well, that's 12 plus 29K. Well, that's wrong. Felicia has 29 buttons in her collection. She will collect 12 new buttons every year. Well, there you go. So we have 29 plus 12. I'm going to write X instead of K. Felicia collects buttons for K years. For what values of K will Felicia have at least 120 buttons? So at least will be greater than or equal to 120, which is correct. It is flip-flopped around. So if you always want to rewrite, you can rewrite it like this. 29 plus 12k is greater than or equal to 120. You guys see how it's still eating the correct side? C says Felicia has 29 buttons in her collection. She will collect 12 new buttons every year. Okay. We'll have and it says she'll have at most 120 buttons. Okay. So this side is correct, but it says at most 120 buttons. So you're going to do less than or equal to 120 because it can't go above it. D, Felicia has 12 buttons in her collection. She will collect 29 new buttons every year. Well, that goes back up to the reason why A is wrong. All right. This is quick and easy. We did practice on the quizzes. So if you need the game code, just let me know. Thank you guys.